Good morning. Just sitting here with my little baby, my little puppy who knows what's going to happen when I sit in this chair. So she's like, oh my God, you're going to be another hour. All right. I'm just going to get started here, shuffling a little bit. So if anybody wants to come on or has a question or something, you guys, my name is Patty. I am Divine Warrior Intuitive here on YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. I came on twice, but I was just really being pushed to come on. I don't know if somebody needs to hear something. We'll see what energies come through. However, if you missed the reading for what did we do? The 17th through the 24th, that's on my channel, Divine Warrior Intuitive. But I'm just waking up with the rest of you guys. I get up really early, like at 5:30, and I start working my first job, and then I go to my second job, and yeah, so that's starting to end here pretty quick. But yeah, so if you're first time to my channel, I really appreciate it. My tarot is different than a lot of tarots that you find out there. So mine is about creating your future, getting through your struggles and challenges, answering questions that maybe you're stuck in, can't figure things out. Trying to get you to your authentic, which means being completely honest with yourself before you go to somebody else and try to be honest. Because if you can't be honest with yourself, why are you trying to be honest with somebody else? Because that's not right. That's sort of like the pot calling the kettle black. And that is something that we use in boomer age. But you definitely want to be walking the walk, talking the talk kind of a thing. So, how are you doing this morning? Thank you for being such a super fan. I appreciate it. You're tired all the time. Is this physically tired or mentally tired? See, that's totally different because a lot of the times when we're mentally tired, we are either one overthinking, too stressed out about what's going on. We're going back to that earth brain. Yeah. So you're thinking too much of the earth ways. You're worried too much. You're not letting things flow. You're not letting your spirit start the day. You're letting your head start the day. And so that might be an issue right there. Yep, definitely. That maybe this is for you. But this is shining through. The only way that we can really shine through is by letting things flow, letting things go, not trying to control everything, not trying to manipulate things the way that you want them to be. This is the number three in numerology. Definitely like it's a celebration number, but it's also like, you've worked, you figured it out, you got it. Aha. It's like an aha moment kind of a thing, so definitely somebody who's watching this, like I said, I'm coming on, I'm not sure the energy that is trying to push through. No, you're not going to get anything. Stop. She keeps licking your lips because she wants something to eat or she wants my attention. She knows it bothers me. But the thing is that we really got to pay attention to allowing things to unfold. They're asking me to look at showing this is completely open, completely blossomed. So, and then light can shine through because when we try to control something, we can't allow it to grow the way that it's supposed to. Okay, so I don't know who that's for, but you've got to allow that flower to blossom. We do this with our kids, if you have kids, or we do this with our animals. We try to get them to do the things that we want them to do, and we're happy when they do, but when they don't, we get frustrated or whatever. But the thing is, even in a relationship, in work, I have to remind myself the same thing because I'm a Virgo and I need perfection. I need things to go the way that I want them to go. I have learned over the years, many, many years, that that's not necessary. So why do I need to keep it in control? Why do I need that structure? Why do I need that order? It would make my life a million times easier if I just went with the flow. Now, in this day and age, I keep hearing anxiety, anxiety, anxiety. So a lot of people have anxiety. A lot of anxiety is based from fear, based from the unknowing. And this is what keeps someone really chained. It's like the devil card. Okay. So, whatever that is for you, what do you need to unchain from? I don't even remember what our reading was. See, I don't remember readings when I'm done because they're not for me. Well, they may be. If they do, they give me a hint or something. But anyway, but yeah. Well, you feel out of control because, okay, that's the number 5. That's something that might be new to you. It might be overwhelming. If something is overwhelming, it's not going to allow this. It'll be like a rosebud closed up. Okay. If things are overwhelming, it's like, I got to have control of everything, or I got to make sure I got a boss like this. I got to make sure things are everything I want them to be. Well, life doesn't work that way. And you might be stopping an opportunity. You might be stopping some blessing coming your way by trying to stay in control all the time. And that's where anxiety comes from, because this younger generation, my daughter's in that generation, and either it's fear that, I just don't want things to happen. I don't want things to work. And your mind is going all in order, and that's not good for your brain because it kills your telomeres in your brain. But the thing is that we need to stay focused on one thing. And why are we focused in on that one thing? Because we want that one thing to blossom and open, because that brings peace, that brings harmony, that brings relaxation, that brings no anxiety, that brings in not being tired and physically and mentally. So yeah, that's why I ask, are you mentally tired, physically tired? They're both there, then there is an imbalance that needs to be balanced out. All right. Not sure if that helps at all. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Definitely welcome. I love the little hand. I love you guys. You guys are my warriors, definitely warriors. Not mine, divine's. That's why it's divine warrior. He's the source, you're the warrior, and intuitive. All of us are intuitive, right? What did I just say about this? Okay, I can't make this stuff up, guys. The resting tree, this is the energy for the person who should be listening to this, or it needs to be listening to this, or knows somebody that should be listening to this, or paying attention to this. It's the resting tree. It's patience, stillness, and the number 4. Okay, so when I was talking about trying to release, not have to control and manipulate situations to make them your way, then the thing is that that need is to be still. And the number 4 in numerology is about building a foundation. So maybe this new foundation that needs to be built is, how am I maneuvering in this life? Especially if you have anxiety, if you feel overwhelmed, that kind of a thing. Definitely, this is the time. The number 4 divine is trying to say, I'm trying to get you to blossom this flower, because then you're going to see everything more clearly. So for somebody, they've got too many things on their plate. You're not going to see this light. You might see a little flicker of light, but you're not going to see this light shine way up, okay? Because this flower is sort of closed, okay? So I don't know who that's for, but got to stop juggling. I see somebody juggling. I see the 2 of pentacles, and they're just juggling and trying to get. You're not going to get a solid ground by having so many things going on at one time. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, I love these little icon thingies. I'm such a boomer. Hey, I'm happy to be a boomer. Some people didn't make it this far, so I'm blessed to be a boomer. All right, so let's see what else is going on here. So again, this is an extra reading. I'm on once a week for those that are just popping in live. You can answer questions at the end, or if you want a one-on-one path, I have clairvoyance, clairaudio. I read energies sometimes too well. and it gets me in trouble. But this type of this type of tarot is it's not a prediction. However, being a medium, I do get things that do come through to maybe help you navigate through the next week, next month. So energy travels split second to split millisecond. So it's all up to you and how you move. All right. So let's see what else. Oh man, this was on the last reading for the first card. Oh my gosh. So it's the Knight of Swords, guys, again. So if you didn't get to watch the reading for the 17th through the 24th, it's on there. Please go watch that. And I'll be doing June's reading probably next weekend because that's Memorial Day weekend here in the United States. I think I have 3 days off together. Oh my God, with my day job. Well, that's going to be changing. So, but yeah. So let's go and see what's going on. Remember Divine's card. This is the source energy. Divine is a source, whether you call divine an energy, Allah, universe, whatever, God, whatever it is to you. This is sort of like a sacred deck to me because this is his cards. I don't use them for anything else. This is his deck and his, so it's the message from the other side, your higher creator shining through. Again, the flowers trying to blossom. Okay. Say to you what? Oh wow. If I said hello, but okay, if you want to do read if you want a question at the end. And you know what? I figured out how to stop the trolling. So if somebody's trolling, let me know and I'll stop it. Okay. So we got as the reading was for the 17th through the 24th, the Knight of Swords is first. Okay. But look at this, guys. The Two of Cups. Something or someone is trying to come into unity. You've got some beautiful cards because next to that is the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Four of Wands. Again, moving towards something that is going to be super beneficial to you, have an opportunity for you. It is huge. However, this is going to be a huge challenge for you because as they have me, they're like, shift to the end. And I'm like, okay, on the end, here's your challenge energy is that it's the death card. Now, the death card is an awesome, good card if you look at it in that way because the death card says, am I making decisions based for me, my spirit, my authentic self, or am I following what the flipping earth is wanting me to do? Am I overwhelmed because I'm thinking, I'm analyzing too much, I'm worrying too much? So this is a card that is going to be definitely for you, the person watching, that you're going to have to make a decision in which way you want to go because you're building a new foundation for something. So if you're overwhelmed, you need to stop thinking so much, stop analyzing so much. If you have anxiety, you have to release the fear and run to the fear. Okay. Because you've got some beautiful, beautiful energies here. Can't beat the 10 of Pentacles, guys. That is everything that you ever wanted. The tens are really beautiful. It's a rebirth energy. It is the number one, it's the number zero, it's the number 10. It's a rebirth. It's finishing something old, starting something new, making things happen. Okay. Yeah, definitely, definitely. This is something that I keep hearing the word manipulation. Stop manipulating what you need to manipulate. Let it happen organically, naturally. Flowers open in their own time. Thank you for that. That was beautiful. Flowers open up in their own time. They will blossom when they're ready. Thank you. It's not in our timing, it's in the universe or higher power or the energy that is around you that is trying to get you onto a path that is of your best authentic self. Now, if it's in a relationship, you can't control the relationship. You'll when you start manipulating things in a relationship, you're beginning the process of sabotaging that relationship. Okay. And that instead, I see in my mind, that's because I'm a visual, I'm audio, I hear, I see, they send me messages all which way. I just saw this flower go, uh-uh, nope. So somebody is causing maybe the other person to close up, to not